Hi, I'm Charles Robinson, and this presentation is over putting green speed management. Here's some info over speed management. Speed of the greens does not define the health of the green. It shows you how successful you are at managing your greens, and you must have a good playable speed on your greens, because that's what golfers desire is a good playable speed on your greens, and that's what will make them happy. Components that affect green speed: your resilience, your ability of the ball to stop on the greens, and then your uniformity, which is kind of hard to do, to have all your greens be the same speed and look all the same is kind of hard to accomplish, but it can be done. You have to work very hard and diligently to be successful at that. Then your smoothness of your greens. If your greens are kind of rough, your ball won't roll nearly as fast as you want it to. So you want to kind of maintain a good even smoothness of your greens, and your firmness is a component that affects green speed. The firmer your greens, the faster your ball is going to roll on them, but also the more firmer your greens are, the harder it is to get your ball to stop on the greens. Okay, Stimpmeter. This is a device that measures the ball roll distance, which then determines the speed of the greens. It'll help with your consistency because if you're able to measure all your greens and then they have the same Stimpmeter reading, then that's going to help with your uniformity of your greens. And this is kind of a table to show you the different Stimpmeter readings for certain situations, like if during just regular membership play, you want like kind of a faster kind of green speed, then you want it to be greater than 8 feet 6 inches. Medium is 7 feet 6 inches, and slow you want it less than 7 feet 6 inches. Tournament play, you want kind of a faster green for better competition. So you're going to want a Stimpmeter reading greater than 9.6. For medium, even with 8.6, and for slow, less than 8.6. Excuse me. And mowing is a large part of helping keep a smooth and uniform surface for the ball to roll on. Of course, the more shorter you mow, the farther your ball is going to roll, obviously. However, this can be bad for the grass, so it must be done gradually. You don't want to, like we all know, you only want to take a third of the leaf blade off. So if you want to make your greens faster, you have to gradually lower your mowing height to help with the 1/3 rule and help with the health of the grass. And then like I said, rapid changes in height will cause scalping because your grass isn't used to that lower height that you want to mow it on. Mowing continue. Mowing frequency has to do with the smoothness of putting green. How often you mow. On normal days, you just need to mow once a day to keep the speed you want for like your membership play. You just want to mow once a day, and then every day you want to be able to change your directions of mowing. On tournament days, to maintain your green speeds, because on tournament days you're gonna want your greens to run faster. So you need to mow as much as twice a day in different directions, and this will help with the smoothest of your greens and for you to have a faster ball roll. Okay, grains. Grain refers to the condition when turf grass plants lie horizontally in one or more directions. So you want to be able to control your grains. If you putt with the grain of the grass, you will roll a faster and longer ball, and against the grain will decrease your ball roll. The shorter the mowing height, the less effect the grain has on the ball, but it still will. That's why you want to mow in different directions, so you don't have your grass laying one way the whole time. It's gonna help with that vertical growth. Grain control. For grain control, you want to encourage upright growth. Mow in different directions, like I said, each time you mow. So if you mow 12 to 6 one day, mow 3 to 9 the next, or mow 10 to 4 or 8 to 2. And those are kind of the different directions you can mow at. Shallow verticutting. This will cut the stolons of the grass, causing it to not grow horizontally as much and make it grow vertically. You want to brush the greens before mowing. This will lift up any grass blade that's laying down, and when you mow, you'll cut it and have an even cutting height. And then grooming, which is kind of like brushing in a way. Fertilizing. Yes, fertilizing can help you have a faster green speeds. The less nitrogen you put on your greens, it will cause the leaf blade of the grass to be thinner, and you'll have a less dense turf, so you won't have so much resistance on your ball, and you'll be able to roll more. But with this comes a consequence of like the health on your green. You should take this into consideration. The less dense your turf is, and the less leaf blade there is, the more susceptible the grass will be to pests and weeds coming up. Because the less dense the turf, it's going to allow for weeds to just pop up, and you don't want that. Okay, rolling. Ball roll distance on rolled plots was 5 to 11 inches farther than non-rolled plots on the USGA sand green. So rolling really does help a lot with your ball speed, or with your ball roll. This is usually done after you mow, and it is done on tournament days. It gets rid of any of the imperfections and smoothest of the greens. So if you have any like little bumps or pitch marks and all that, rolling the greens will smooth all that out, so you'll have a better consistent ball roll. During growing period of the grass, effects of the rolling doesn't last very long, because after a short period of time, your grass is going to spring right back up. This is why during tournament days you're going to want to do this every day. But like other things, there's consequences with doing this. Consecutive rolling periods, you're gonna cause compaction in the soil, and yes, and they have made rollers lighter and better for compaction than they used to, but they still will cause compaction in your soil. So that's why Aerify, though, it relieves that compaction. And here are some quiz questions for you. What are two components that affect green speeds? What is a Stimpmeter? true or false? The shorter the height of the grass, the shorter the ball will roll. How many times should you mow on tournament days? What's one way to encourage upright growth on your greens? Get my references. That's it. Thank you.